everyone. Sorry for the delay. My name is Ren, and I'm from BIMA. BIMA means insurance in Hindi, Swahili, and Bengali. So you can guess that we do insurance. Now, who do we serve? We serve low-income customers in emerging markets. These are the people who often need protection the most. They face natural disasters, there are public health crises, but often they have no access to insurance at all. So what are the traditional challenges that they face? There's a bunch. On the supply side, people have no awareness or education about what insurance is and how it can help them. So for example, I was in Bangladesh 2 weeks ago asking a driver, do you know what insurance is? And what he said is, oh, yes, I know what insurance is. I put in money every month and I get nothing back. So that's not the case. Either people don't know about insurance or they don't trust insurance. So that's one problem that we face. Now, on the supply side, traditional insurers often struggle to serve this micro segment. What are the problems there? One, there's lack of affordable products, so they're just too expensive for people to afford. Secondly, it's really expensive to distribute to the last mile consumer. So as you can imagine, having agents reach out to the last mile in random villages is extremely difficult and costly. And lastly, there's no payment channel. How do we collect payments, especially if we want to do it every month instead of every year? So what we saw is a different opportunity. We noticed that most people in emerging markets have mobile phones, but of course, less than 3% have insurance. So what we thought about is, why can't we use mobile phones as a channel to sell insurance? So that's how BIMA started. What we aim to do is to protect every family who lives on under $10 a day in emerging markets. And what we do is to provide not just insurance, but also mobile health services to them. So we work with partners, including mobile operators, which we started with, but also financial services and other corporate partners to bring insurance delivered through mobile technology to the bottom of the pyramid customers. So we started just 5 years ago in 2010, and we were a small experiment in Ghana where we started with the mobile operator Tigo. But today, we've grown to 16 different markets where we have 23 million customers, and we're growing at a rate of about 700,000 customers every single month. And right now, we have proven that we can not only educate customers on insurance, but penetrate up to 40% of our partners' base. So how do we do this? As mentioned, we help to bridge the gap between the partners, such as mobile operators, financial institutions, and other companies who are interested in serving this particular segment, and the insurance company who can underwrite the policy but may not know how to reach out to the customers. What we do is to provide an end-to-end solution all the way from product design to registration, finally to claims management to ensure that we focus on the customer and deliver value every step of the way. So I'll take you through each of these steps. So starting with product design, we started out focusing only on insurance policies, very simple, affordable ones. And then we realized that mobile health is actually a complementary product that we can offer alongside insurance. So more recently, we have introduced teledoctor consultations, where we have doctors who are hired and who provide phone doctor services whenever customers call 7 days a week and for as long as they want to. We're piloting things like video doctor consultations, health camps, and other mobile-based services. So these are complementary to insurance. But what's at the core of our product design is two things. One, we make sure that products are extremely simple, and two, that they are extremely affordable. So in terms of pricing, we charge something like 1 to 3 cents a day, which means that customers really only need to pay $1 or less a month. And secondly, we make them so simple that there are no complex terms and conditions that customers need to refer to. it's easy for them to make claims. They're not restricted to any sort of hospital network or any complications. Next is the technology. So what we do is to use technology in terms of a proprietary mobile insurance platform to cut out all the unnecessary paperwork. So traditionally, people have to fill in a long form and put a signature and everything. We do this via SMS or USSD. So working with the mobile operator, it's as simple as having an agent talk to a customer who wants to buy, registering them on our online platform, and then sending them an SMS or USSD confirmation so then people can sign up. And what people can do is also pay via airtime for our mobile operator partners. So whenever they top up for their SMS or their calls, they just get a little bit deducted for insurance every month, or every day, in fact. But what we recognize is that there's still a human element that's extremely important. As has been mentioned many times during this conference, people need education. Insurance is an intangible product with intangible benefits for the customer. So we still have agents in every market who explain insurance, educate customers, and show them how to claim for their benefits. That's extremely important for the engagement. So we have these people in the call center or in the field driving registrations. So it's really this combination of technology, wherever we can apply it, and the human element of physical distribution, which allows us to reach scale. Now, as the next part of the process, we also have quality assurance and service. So what do we mean by quality assurance? Well, we want to make sure that in our process of educating customers, they actually understand the product and they are getting their benefits. So we hire quality assurance teams who make calls to a sample of customers every month and to see if they understand. And if they don't, if there are any issues there, then we give feedback to our agents who are trained on refresher courses every month and adjust our training process, adjust our materials so that we make sure that we're effective. And we also have a customer service hotline, 24 hours in most markets, where people can call in anytime they have questions. Now, the last part of the process is claims, and that's also extremely important because of the trust element. For example, in Bangladesh, the perception is that most insurance companies locally just don't pay out claims, so you are putting in money and not getting anything back. So we have shown that we do pay the claims. We've paid out about $3.5 million in claims so far, and we make sure they are paid within 3 to 5 days. So we work with and manage the local insurance writers to make sure that they turn around in time. We also make the payment process as convenient as possible for our customers. So we started by doing just checks. Now we are actually making payments through mobile money in some of our African markets. We can use WhatsApp or Facebook for customers to submit their claims documentation. So wherever it's convenient and whatever the customer uses, we're moving towards that. So in terms of social impact, we've basically seen impact in 3 dimensions. One is awareness, educating our customers one-on-one on insurance, as mentioned. The second is adoption. So 90% of our customers have never, ever had insurance before, and we make sure that we add value to them. Now, lastly, engagement. It's useless having a product that people don't use. So we have engagement measured through both our claims on the insurance side and also the number of teledoctor consultations which are delivered. We have a strong management team and also are fortunate to have a strong base of investors. So they've put in about 60 million, which encourages us to keep growing. And we're also fortunate to have won multiple awards for social impact and innovation over the last 5 years. So what are we looking for today, since we're standing here and pitching? One is partnership opportunities. That's extremely important to us. So, and we're pretty broad in terms of the partnerships that we look for. So we're happy to work with insurance companies, fintech companies that are looking at payment channels or mobile wallets for customers, financial institutions, healthcare companies. So we're open to exploring synergies that might align, and feel free to let me know if you're interested in exploring as well. And secondly, we're also open to grant funding. So we're not really looking for more investment money, but if there are projects that you're keen to pilot, we're also happy to work on that together. So yeah, let me know if you have questions. Happy to talk anytime. Thanks.